Hello, beautifuls. Each and every one of us has experienced fear. And I'm guessing we have experienced it many different times and many different ways on our life journey. Fear is a distressing emotion that is induced by impending danger, whether that be real or perceived. Our thoughts conjure up fear when our actions are in opposition to what our higher mind, our heart, and our gut are telling us. And today I wanted to talk about one of those aspects in which we induce fear into our own experience without mostly knowing it, because this is powerful information. So one example is, have you ever found yourself participating in conflicting behaviors? Maybe you were saying one thing and doing another. Now, sometimes those things happen simultaneously, and sometimes we have conflicting behavior in a succession over a time period. And it doesn't matter if it is happening simultaneously or in a succession. It is intolerable to the mind because there's a conflict, there's a rift happening there. And in that space, we feel insecure and we lose our sense of stability, and that induces fear because we are in conflict with one aspect or another of our inner being. Another way that we sometimes perpetuate fear within our experience is if we decide to participate in a behavior or in an action that we don't wholeheartedly agree with. So let's give the example of we are obeying a certain rule because it's status quo, but we don't believe in it. And depending on the severity in which we disagree with our behavior, that's an indication of how much fear there will be. So if we just sort of don't agree, it'll be uncomfortable. But if we wholeheartedly don't agree, it will induce a lot of fear. Not only fear, but in this place where we continue to observe the behavior, it takes a terrific amount of effort to go against what our inner knowing or inner being wants. And with that exerted effort starts to build anger, resentment, and we start to project onto others. And all of those things also impact and compound the fear that we are experiencing. All the conflict we experience is an indication that we are out of alignment, that we have failed to listen to our inner knowing. That is why it is essential that we do the inner work, that we find some stillness and listen to the subtle speakings of our higher mind, our heart, and our soul. Because in this place is a terrific amount of knowledge and power. Now, if that work of introspection and deep inner knowing, finding that place, is difficult for you, I would highly recommend reaching out to someone like myself or one of the other many helpers that are out there to help you do so, because this knowledge is pertinent in creating a sense of safety and security within your experience. When we don't have that knowledge, we assume that it is our external that is creating fear, anxiety, discomfort, anger for us. And so we will try to change the relationships try to change our financial status, our career, where we live, to no avail. But when we have the information of our innermost being and we align with that, that is when we feel safe and when we feel secure. And the irony is, only then will the external experiences align with what we're feeling in that place of peace. Because it is a reflection of what is on the inner. I thank you so very much for stopping by to listen to this perspective today. And until we speak again, please be well.